Hello and welcome to Rock Your Block. I am your host, Lynnette Jackson of Lynnette's Cakes and Catering. Today I am joined by a very special guest. He taught me how to scramble eggs at the age of 6, which sparked my love for cooking. He cheers me on, he's one of my biggest fans, and has told me all about life. If you haven't guessed by now, my very special guest today is none other than my dad, Warren Jackson. Please help me welcome my dad to our Rock Your Block set.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
And hopefully you'll say that after the show.
Exactly, I'm sure I will, because it's going to be delicious. So today, we're going to make your famous macaroni and cheese. I can always remember you making macaroni and cheese for the holidays or Sunday dinner. And every time I came home and saw this block of yellow cheese, I was like, oh yeah, it's mac and cheese for dinner. So between that and your chili, we've always been in love with it. So
Right,
you can just walk us through what we do first. We're going to get started.
We'll get started?
Yep.
Okay, we have some boiling salted water.
Yep.
And
we started a little bit early.
So
because we know that a watch pot never boils, so it's good to get going.
And we're adding the noodles.
How much would you say that is about?
What box is that? It's
a 16-ounce box?
16-ounce box.
Okay.
About a 16-ounce box.
Let's set that.
And what I usually do is stir the noodles just to get them loose.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then while the noodles are boiling, then I start
Your cheese sauce.
I start the cheese sauce.
All right, so let's get that going.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, let me run through the ingredients just a little bit so everybody at home knows what we put in it. We have a box of noodles. We have about a pound of sharp cheddar cheese. And you can mix mild cheddar with it also if you like.
Right, I prefer sharp cheddar.
I do too. It gives it that really, really cheesy flavor. We have some salted butter. Butter. Salt and pepper, of course. Pepper. You have to have that to cook. And then our cheat ingredient.
My cheat ingredient.
A little can of cheddar cheese sauce. So every chef turn your head. We always make it from scratch.
And I usually don't tell people this.
Exactly. But we're going to share it with the audience.
All right, and I'll get the milk out there.
Okay, oh yeah, I forgot milk. We definitely have to have milk. So you want me to get this pan going or just turn it on?
You can turn it on.
All righty. What, medium, low? What do you think?
Just medium right now.
All righty. So while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and shred the cheese, and you can talk them through your sauce.
Okay. I put my cheat sauce in first.
Cheat sauce, I love that. I think that spatula, that works really well to scrape it out.
Okay, it's out. Okay.
You want to get all of that out. And then what are you going to add from there?
And what we're going to add from there, we're going to add the milk.
Mm-hmm. How much milk would you say?
About a cup and a half.
Okay.
We'll start with a cup and a half.
And you can kind of adjust if you need to?
And then you adjust if you need to.
Gotcha, okay. Now some people put egg in their macaroni and cheese. I know you don't like that.
Eggs to me, eggs makes your macaroni a little fluffy.
Yeah, it does.
And I don't like eggs.
I know, exactly. I can remember one time I said, Dad, I'm going to make some macaroni and cheese for dinner, and I snuck an egg in it. And the first thing you said was, you put egg in this macaroni and cheese? I was like, oh, you got me right.
Can you handle that for me?
Sure, of course, yeah.
Right.
I'll order for you.
Okay.
I'll put it right here in case you need it again.
And I slowly add the milk.
And you just kind of eyeball it?
Just kind of eyeball it.
Okay.
And what are my famous spoons?
It was in the macaroni.
I'll get another one.
Okay, either way it's fine.
Okay, all right. And we just stir.
And what are you trying to do there? Just kind of...
Just loosen up my famous
cheat sauce.
My famous cheat sauce.
Uh-huh. And if anybody wants to buy the cheat sauce, you can get it at any grocery store.
At any grocery store.
Yeah. It's just a can of cheddar cheese sauce.
Right.
A little bit more in there?
A little bit more.
The good thing about this macaroni and cheese, like the recipe is so easy. If you wanted to double it for a lot of people, you could do that, or cut it in half, you could do that too.
All right. And then what I do is start adding cheese.
Okay.
Sharp.
Just tell me when to stop.
Okay.
This is going to make the macaroni and cheese nice and creamy too.
All right, a little bit more.
A little bit more.
All right. And then we're going to cut half of it. We're only going to use a half a stick of butter since I'm using the famous
cheat sauce.
Cheat sauce.
So half a stick of butter.
Half a stick of salted butter.
Salted butter, yeah, always remember that. I bake with unsalted butter, so sometimes I forget when making macaroni and cheese is better with salted butter. It just gives it a little bit of extra flavor, basically.
And throw me a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper.
Sure. I like to take it to the top like that. It makes me look very professional.
Yeah. Cut this up a little bit.
Okay. You got it? So we're going to cut it up a little bit just to kind of get the butter to melt down.
Yeah, get the butter to melt down.
It's looking good already. Incidentally, if you wanted to make cheese sauce, you could do that.
You could do it without
basic roux.
Just a basic roux.
Yeah, a little bit of milk, and then put your cheese and your butter in there.
Put your cheese and butter in, right.
Yeah. It's like when you make cream chip beef, that roux that you make, even though I don't like cream chip beef, but you didn't know you were teaching me how to make a sauce.
A sauce.
When you were making cream chip beef, even though I didn't like it, but I was learning from you.
Oh, now you tell me.
I know. Amidst the squeals and the
milk. And some more cheese.
Okay, a little bit more cheese.
Yeah, we'll load up on some cheese.
Oh yeah, I love that. And the sharp cheddar cheese would give it that nice cheesy flavor.
Gives that nice cheesy flavor.
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah, a little more.
A little bit more?
Yeah, don't be cheap on it.
I know.
And a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah, a little bit more.
I should know, you love cheese. I remember that time Mom made you that Easter basket with the cheese sauce in it. She knows how much you love cheese. Cheese sauce and gravy. I said, that's his kind of basket. So it's coming together. You want me to check your pasta for you?
Yeah, you can check my pasta.
Okay, if it's ready, I'm going to go ahead and drain it for you.
Okay.
Let's see. What do you think?
A little bit longer.
A little bit longer?
Just about ready.
Okay. And we're trying to cook it till it's al dente, as we say. It's have a little bit of a bite to it.
And turn it up a little bit more.
A little bit more? Okay. And the good thing is that it'll even melt down a little bit more while it's in the oven. So even if it doesn't totally just melt down, we know in the oven it will.
Sure.
I'm going to drain this for you, okay?
Okay, sure.
So what should I do with it after I drain it?
Usually I'll rinse it off with a little bit of hot water.
Okay.
And that'll get the pasta, the stickiness out of it separate.
Get some of that starch off, okay.
Get some of the starch off.
Will do, coming right up. So then after I do this, I know I watched you plenty of times, you pour it into your baking dish.
Pour it into the baking dish.
Yep. Which is good. It cuts down on dishes. And it goes right into the dish that is going to be served and baked in.
And right into the oven.
Yep, and right into the oven. So I'm coming for you. Be careful.
All right.
How's your sauce looking?
It's looking pretty good.
All righty. So how did you start making macaroni and cheese? I never asked you that question.
My mom. Your grandmother.
Oh, wow. She was a great cook.
Yeah, she was a master of macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yeah. And everything else. Her pound cakes, her sweet potato cakes, everything.
Right, so we're going to turn that off.
Alrighty. So then what do we do from here?
Now we're going to pour the sauce into the macaroni.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to move this for you.
Yeah. Okay. Got a little.
Ooh, this is looking good. That looks so good already. Oh, yeah. It looks like you made the perfect amount of sauce, too.
All right. Let's set this on the non-hot one. I'm making a mess here.
It's okay. Kitchens are made for mess. You can always clean it up later. So then you just stir it up?
And you mix it all in.
Okay. Do you have to add any more salt and pepper, or do you think it's pretty good?
We'll throw a little pepper and salt on the top.
Do it now, or should I wait?
Let me throw some more cheese on it first.
Oh, okay. Let me help you with that. You gotta load up on the cheese.
Load up on the cheese a little bit more.
And it will save some for the top too, right?
Right. Stir it in real good.
That looks really, really good. Nice and creamy. Want to get the edges too?
Get some on the edges. There
yeah.
you go.
And you can see like the bottom, all the nice cream sauce in the bottom. How good it's looking.
Alrighty. And now what we'll do, hit it with a little pepper.
A little pepper? All right, go up here?
Yeah.
Is that enough, or should I add a little bit more?
Add a little bit more.
Okay. I like pepper too. It gives it a little bit of a kick.
Yeah, a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah, a little bit more.
It's going to be spicy macaroni and cheese.
And a little salt, just hit it like that.
A little bit of salt?
Yeah.
Is that good, or a little bit more?
That's good. And now let's put the cheese on top.
Alrighty.
And
but look how simple that was. And if you wanted a little bit more sauce, you can always double the sauce recipe, right?
Yeah.
So
okay. That's good.
Okay. Hey, when you tell me to go cheese.
And now we're ready for the oven.
We're going to stick this right in the oven. And how long would you say it needs to bake for?
35, 40 minutes.
Okay.
But you have to keep your eye on it.
Okay, gotcha.
And
We're
when
looking
you-
for it to get brown on the top. What are we looking for?
A little crusty brown on the top.
Okay, sounds good. So while that's baking, I'm gonna start some quick corn muffins. One thing I know about you, you love veggie plates.
Yes,
Every
I do.
time you go for dinner, sometimes say, Dad, you want some chicken? So I'll just take a veggie plate.
Just take a
So,
veggie plate.
We're gonna make a veggie plate. So we're gonna add some sauteed green beans, some corn muffins, and it's gonna be all good. So I'm gonna mix up these corn muffins really quickly, and then I'll get you to help me scoop the corn muffins. So in this bowl, we have a cup of cornmeal, a cup of flour, a little bit of sugar. I like my cornbread sweet.
Okay.
So we're just gonna mix it up. A tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, and just kind of stir it up. I love corn muffins. I know corn muffins are not
Corn
your
muffins.
thing,
Oh, they're pretty good. They're pretty
but I
good.
love them, yeah. You know, some places make
I
corn
like
muffins.
yours.
Okay, great. Look, I'll take it. I'll take it. Some places will make it and they'll put like honey butter on it or cinnamon and things like that. They're all good to me. So we're going to add about a half a cup of oil.
I'm gonna move this off here.
Okay, it's okay. We'll
Put
get
it
it
over.
later.
I'll put it over here.
Okay. So while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and crack my 2 eggs.
Okay.
And then can you pass me that milk, please, Dad?
Sure.
I need about,
How much do you need?
I need 2/3 of a cup. Well, give me a cup and then I can adjust it in case it's a little bit dry. I tend to make mine a little bit wet because I don't want it to be dry. So I add a little bit of extra milk to it. And once you bring that over here, I'm gonna add it to my bowl and we'll be good to go. How's it looking?
Pretty good. All right.
Got the milk? And you see how I broke the eggs up? It's best to do that when you're making cornbread or another type of bread. Anything you have to add eggs to, because if you don't break them up first, it may be hard to mix them in to break them down. And you do not want to overmix your bread.
Okay.
So
I'm getting a lesson.
I'm teaching you a little something.
Me a little something.
Exactly. As much as you've taught me, I'm returning the favor.
It looks good. It looks good.
So you just want to mix it until it's just about mixed through. You don't want to overmix. And like I said, I make mine a little bit wet because I like it to be extra moist.
Okay.
So from there, we're going to grab our muffin pan, scoop our corn muffins,
And,
and we'll be good to go.
all right.
So I have my pan right here, and we're going to mix. So Dad and I are going to go ahead and scoop these corn muffins, and then when we come back, we'll have the corn muffins scooped and in the oven. You're watching Rock Your Block. We'll be right back.
Food. It nourishes, brings us together, and adds flavor to life. That's why it's important to wash hands, surfaces, and fresh produce. Keep raw meat, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods like fruits and vegetables. And cook to proper temperatures using a food thermometer. Enjoy! And refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. For more tips on safely preparing foods, visit homefoodsafety.org.
You're watching Rock Your Block. Welcome back to our kitchen. My dad, our very special guest, has joined us today and is showing us how to make his macaroni and cheese, which we all love. We are pairing it with sauteed green beans and sweet corn muffins to make the ultimate veggie plate. So Dad, we are back. We got our corn muffins in the oven.
Right,
Our
here we
macaroni
go.
and cheese is smelling good, so it's telling me it's almost ready. And then I'm gonna make some sauteed green beans.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a different way to prepare them, but you know, I think they'll be really good.
Really good. All right.
So if you could just pass me, I have a bowl of green beans and a bowl of onions
Sure, yeah.
in the fridge. If you can get it for me, that would be great. So the green beans, I have already parboiled them just a little bit. I cooked them for about maybe 4 or 5 minutes to soften them up a little bit. It makes it so much easier when it's time for you to actually begin cooking dinner and have everything ready at the same time to have your green beans halfway cooked. So we're gonna go ahead and start. It's a very simple recipe. We have some blanched green beans. Like I just said, I blanched about 4 or 5 minutes. Some onion, salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil.
Olive oil?
Yep, you can also use garlic or shallots or garlic salt, just whatever you really like. Sometimes during the fall months, I pair them with like dried cranberries just for a little bit of a sweetness with it, and it's really, really good. So I have my pan kind of heating up here. What we always look for is the pan to talk to us when we put our food in it, so I hope it's hot enough to give me that sizzle. Add a couple tablespoons of olive oil. You can also use butter if you want a little bit more flavor.
Is the stove on?
It is, yep. And you can see the little bubbles. So let me know that it's heating up. It better be. So we're just going to look at that smoke, okay?
Okay.
It's on. Let's cut this down a little bit. Pass me some tongs, please. So we're gonna add our onions in first to this hot pan. Oh yeah. That's the noise I was looking for. And that should be about enough. Like I said, if you wanted to do shallots or garlic, you could also do that. The biggest thing is to make sure the pan isn't too hot because it'll burn. Okay. Especially if you put something like garlic in there and it burns, it'll get bitter. And it won't taste good, so. I know you're not a big garlic fan. So, I remember one day I was making something with garlic. Say, what are you cooking with garlic? It tastes good, but it does stay with you for a couple of days. I'm not mad at you about that.
It stays with me for a couple of days.
Exactly. So I think this is good enough. What do you think?
I think that's good enough.
Think it's good? You know, I learned my love of onions from you because you cook with a lot of onions.
Cook with a lot of onions.
Yep.
There's a lot of flavor.
It does. It really does. A lot of flavor. Even bell peppers. You use a lot of bell peppers.
Bell peppers too.
Now, even on my salad, I like them so much because you always cook with them. I eat them raw, which is crazy. But you know, when you cook and I smell those onions and the bell peppers and you're just cooking and seasoning, I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna be really good. So now I think I go through bags of onions every week. Yeah, every week. Just because I learned from watching you. Want to put a little bit of salt in there?
Oh, well.
I'll let you eyeball it.
You let me eyeball it?
Mm-hmm. You gotta do it from the top like this.
I do it that way.
I know.
Yeah, I do.
There you go. And a little bit of pepper.
And a little pepper too?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll do that from the... Oh, see? That's why I didn't want to do it. Okay.
That looks really good. You can put it right there.
Okay,
uh-oh, one got away. So yeah, so they're like really, really good.
You really do.
Yeah. What other kind of side dishes do you like? I know you like veggie plates. What other kind of side dishes do you like?
You know I like greens.
Yeah, definitely.
Greens and cabbage. Mm-hmm. Just quite a few vegetables.
Yep.
Zucchini.
Oh yeah, I know you like the fried zucchini.
Like the fried zucchini.
Yep.
And you know the usual mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese.
Exactly.
With gravy on it.
I know, you have to have your gravy. You have to have your gravy. Oh my goodness, but you know what? It's really, really good though.
See?
It's really good. And it's crazy because a lot of times like we just look at vegetables and macaroni and cheese and we don't think it could be a complete meal, but macaroni and cheese is so hearty. You know, and then when you pair it with this and a piece of bread, it's really, really good and it's enough.
It's really good.
It's enough, yeah. You don't even need the meat, you know, if you don't have it around to go with it. So these are coming together really, really well. What I think I'm gonna do is add a little teeny bit of the leftover butter.
Okay.
That's right early, just for a little bit of extra flavor. I won't put the part with the cheese on it.
You're supposed to have some cheese.
I know, cheese on everything. What I like about this preparation is like really, you were talking about zucchini and other vegetables. You can do other vegetables the same way.
The same way?
Yep, you can do it the same way and it will be just as good. Sometimes I do
Can I put ranch on it? Can I put my ranch dressing on it?
Yeah, you can put your ranch dressing on it. I forgot, that's another one of your staples. Ranch dressing, cheese, and gravy. But it comes together really nice. And other vegetables work really well with it. I did some kale like this a week ago with a little bit of onion, a little bit of garlic. It was really, really good.
Do you cook them till they get soft or?
It depends on how you like them. It depends on how you like them. Some people like them a little bit more crispy. Some people like them a little softer. It just depends on who you're making it for. Yep, and what you prefer. So that's the fun thing about cooking, as you always show us, you can do what you like.
You can do what you like.
You know, whatever you like, you do, and it comes out great. At least in my own mind, it does. So I'm going to check really quick the corn muffins and the macaroni and cheese. Alrighty. I smell it, so I think it's coming out good. Oh, it's looking really, really, really good. Really good. Think it's ready?
Yeah, I think it's ready.
All right, let's put it right here on the table.
Put it right there.
Oh, it looks good. And you can see the cheese is nice and brown.
Nice and brown and the little crusty thing.
Yep. But some people love the crusty part.
Right. I got that.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, I have some customers that actually request the crusty part of the macaroni and cheese.
Oh, the macaroni and cheese.
Yep, they like that part the best. Oh, those look really, really, really good too. So I'm going to start cleaning this up, and then we're going to get a plate and we're going to plate it.
And there your tongs there.
Thank you so much. I'm going to cook another minute or two. Then I think we should be good to go. So what other kind of things do you like to make? I know you love to make chili. I know you like to make cream chip beef. I know you like to cook on the grill, because we call you the Q master.
I have to have my half smoked.
You have to have your half smoked. You have to have your half smoked.
I have to have my half.
Definitely.
And a little lemon pepper chicken on the grill.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I can remember those half smokes that you used to get. They were so good. We used to love those every summer to make those half smokes for us. And all of my friends said, "Can we come over to your house? I know your dad is cooking on the grill." So I was like, "Come on, he'll be happy. He'll be happy with you to come over."
All the time.
So these are just about done. I'm gonna give them another maybe 30 seconds. I think they'll be good to go. I like them a little bit softer sometimes, I do. Sometimes it depends on how I'm eating them. If I'm eating them in the salad, I have them a little bit crispier, but I like them a little soft when I'm eating it with this. It's something about pairing it with the creamy macaroni and cheese, a little bit of a soft green bean, and a nice corn muffin that makes it so good. So.
Well, you have to do your ham and cheese biscuits.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. Biscuits. You know what's so funny? One of my friends, they were talking to me the other day about those ham and cheese biscuits, and they wanted me to make some for them.
Cheese rolls.
Yeah, ham and cheese rolls.
Biscuits, they might think with
I know, ham and cheese rolls. So these are just about ready. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to plate. If you could pass me a spoon for the macaroni and cheese.
A spoon for the macaroni and cheese.
Do you have a good one?
I might have to go. Let me
want to grab the one that's by the sink?
Yeah, I'll rinse it.
All right, just rinse it off and we'll be good to go.
Right.
I think the way I'm gonna plate it is just have a little bit of macaroni and cheese here, a little bit of green beans, and a corn muffin at the end. But what I like to do sometimes too is do it family style. You know how you and mom do it, you know, Sunday dinner or Thanksgiving. You put everything in a big bowl, or how grandma used to do it, a big bowl. And then everybody just kind of digs in and enjoys it together. That's really fun. You can pass it around the table and have a really good conversation.
Well, you lost the other spoon like that.
Did we? Whatever one you have will do.
I got it. I think I cleaned it off here real quick.
So it's important to know that if you're going to make this at home, you can always prepare this a little bit early. You can make the macaroni and cheese maybe a day or two early, put it in the refrigerator, and right before your guests come, about 20 or 30 minutes early, just put it in the oven. It'll be perfect. It's a good dish. A lot of people have added things to it. Some people add bacon to it. Some people add lobster to it. It's really, really versatile, really, really easy. And like I said, 2 days in advance, you can start your prep work, and you'll be good to go when your guests get there. So, Dad, I'm going to go ahead and plate this.
Okay.
Which plate do you prefer? I like this one.
Yeah, you take the keep plate.
Okay. I'm gonna dig right in here to the middle. Get a nice hunk of macaroni and cheese. That looks so good. Put it right here.
Right there.
I think that's enough.
Right.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
Take some of these delicious green beans. Take a nice stack like this. Can you cut that off for me, please? What were you about to say?
On the string beans add a nice color to the plate.
They do. They really, really do. And then, have your plate, your ultimate veggie plate.
The veggie plate.
I'm gonna get an extra serving right here for us to try really quickly.
All right.
Do we have a spoon over there we can try it with?
Yeah, we do. We have a couple of spoons here.
A couple spoons. Couple scoops.
Couple scoops.
Put this back in there so everybody else can dig in later on.
All right.
But we get first dibs.
We get first dibs.
I'm gonna get a little bit of this crispy part.
All right.
Is it good?
It's good.
It's good. It's really, really, really good. I'm gonna put this right here. We're gonna cut this off. And then maybe later on, we can share with everybody else.
We share with everyone else.
So have you enjoyed cooking with us today?
It's been fun.
Okay.
It's been fun.
So if you're able to come back again, what would you make next time? Chili?
Possibly. Mm-hmm. But we'll see.
We'll see?
Yeah, you got me this time.
Okay. Okay.
We'll not commit just yet.
Okay, great. Well, if you do, I'm sure we'll think of some stuff that you can make.
All right.
Sounds good? Thank you for watching Rock Your Block in today's segment of Cooking with Chef Lynnette. Our time is up and we have enjoyed being invited into your home or place of business. I am so glad that my dad joined me today, and I hope you at home will try our recipes during your next dinner. I look forward to returning to host another culinary segment right here on Rock Your Block. I look forward to sharing with you the joys of cooking and eating. Please tune in weekly for my exciting segment, Cooking with Chef Lynnette. Have a great week. Bye-bye.